Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTubing world, how you guys doing? We're back for another replay of Dota 2, a game that I played earlier today, and this isn't where I wanted to go. Earlier today, and I played as Clockwerk, I'm fairly sure. Yes. And we rape. That's as nice as I'm gonna get. Because the other team, not so hot. They all DC. They pretty much all leave without saying good game. Sportsmanship right there, just lacking, you know. I will say that we had the upper hand in the most part. Pretty sure their sniper AFK is just automatically, like, he doesn't even join the game, which is disappointing. I would have loved to have a actual game. And the reason why they lost is because I was the second person into the game. Yeah, that's why. Look at that. Let's see if I can get this on the player perspective of myself. So I will play as Clockwerk this match, and I freaking love Clockwerk. Well, a little bit about Clockwerk. He's a very mobile champion, and by that I mean he can play in the off lane, he can play the mid lane, he can play a support character. He literally has like very few exceptions of what he can't do, except maybe hard farmer or the carry. But I really do enjoy Clockwerk. His kit's great. His items are incredibly wide and varied. It's so much fun. I'm pretty sure this is the guy, the Udoloff or whatever, or I'm pretty sure this is supposed to say lol fucking something, but my mouse. Look at that skill. It's perfectly on top of it. I'm pretty sure he had like a connection error. But we have a pretty weird team, to say the least. Yeah. I don't think anyone has a support in this game, except maybe I think the other team does. I'm pretty sure they pick up an ogre. But my team, again, has no support, which aggravated the crap out of me. It really did. I hate seeing a game where no one picks up a support player. Yeah, so as you can see, they've got a lifestealer, a sniper, a huskar, and an ogre. The ogre, I think, was their support. At least that's what I assumed when I was playing this. Lifestealer, I thought was their hard carry. I don't know what they were doing with the huskar, probably putting him mid, and sniper off lane, which is a really weird idea. We pick up a Viper and a Gyro, and their last pick is a Riki. So they have 4 farm-intensive carries and an ogre. We have a mid laner and a carry right now, but I'm pretty sure our lanes was even worse. Like, they were just, like, terrible. Like, ideal-wise. We pick up... This is when I joined in. I have a Clockwerk, and that's not me. Can I join my guy yet? Oh, yeah, there he is. Clockwerk, yeah, little devil on you. This is pretty much the starting build I would get. They did, I'm pretty sure they decreased the starting gold. Everything except the self, because I realized that I wasn't going to get much kill potential on either team. So, a little bit about Clockwerk. His Q, or his first ability, is called Battery Assault, and it's probably one of the greatest things ever. It spews out things and makes it look like he's farting, but every time he farts, like the little animation, it does 15 damage and a little mini stun, which is a lot more useful than you would expect. I don't know how often it is. 0.7 seconds. I'm pretty sure that's how many times he does that. For 10.5 seconds at level 1? Yeah, it's pretty good. No. What are you doing? What? Oh, yeah, that's right. I started looking at everyone's items. That's right. I was like really confused. It's like, pass me, stop being a dick. Yeah, I didn't like his build. Boots and tangos, it's not terrible, but he was going mid, and we have a bottom troll and a bottom viper, who I thought, yeah, so sniper AFKs. But yeah, our lane's not looking too good. Anyway, back to the abilities. His second ability is Power Cogs. This just makes a little barrier around him, and anyone trapped inside can't go outside the barrier unless it's down, obviously. And anyone on the outside who tries to come in gets mana drained or health drained. And very important for the offlane, blocking. Oh, good. The game paused. His third ability, Rocket Flare. It pretty much is exactly what you would think. He just shoots out a rocket. Yeah, I do this weird thing on my camera every time I have to pause. This thing, yeah. But his ultimate, the pretty much like saving grace, the thing that I love, is his ultimate. It's called Hook Shot, and what it is pretty much self-explanatory. You fire a giant hook, and you attach yourself onto an enemy's team. This is great for initiations because you can hook shot your way in, power cogs, and then pop off battery assault, and then just start smacking the guy in front of you, and then you can just use rocket flare for like extra burst. It's like a really good combo, and I'm pretty sure I tried and used it earlier, and I'm pretty sure the only hook shot I have in this game sort of almost fails. Yeah, that's my guy. Wait, my items. Yeah, stout shield for percentage block, tangos, 8 of them because I want regen, and regen for days, and then GG branches just to get a bit more value. Get yeah, some more health, some more damage, you know. It's nothing like stellar, but wait, that's not what I wanted. Crap. Direct to camera. I want a free camera. Thank you. Okay, so other players on my team. As I said, I didn't like this build from Gyro. Boots, Tango. It's not a bad build, but it's not a good one either. Our Viper apparently wanted to carry. He's usually a mid-roll, but he can farm. I'm not sure why he would buy a magic stick, because none of the other team would be spamming anything, except maybe Huskar, but I don't know if his flaming spears counts as a charge. I think Troll Warlord is going for a stout, not a stout shield, poor man's shield, but I'm not too sure about that either. And as you can see, we have no courier at all. No one bought a courier. And Tinker, Tinker went for the most interesting build of them all. March of the Machines, and he hasn't bought anything yet. So I don't know. The enemy team, this is a pretty respectable build for a carry, but he's going offlane, which I've seen before. It's not a bad thing. Don't worry. It's Ogre Magi, terrible support items. This is really bad. You should have wards. You should have anything else. Oh, but they do block a little. The lane blocking is very important. Another terrible build. So usually you get Burning Spear, or yeah, you get Burning Spear. You don't usually get Berserker's Blood, as I'm fairly sure. Like, sure, you get attack speed and everything, but it's nothing too good. The Ricky has literally nothing. A light breeze could push this guy over. He has 400 health at best. Sniper still doesn't buy anything. I don't think he does anything else for the rest of the game. And Tinker doesn't get any items. He just goes straight. I don't know what he buys. These players, man, it's just so confusing. And then yeah, Sniper just DCs anyway. God, I hate when people just sit there and auto attack. It's so annoying. For like those who don't know, there's a thing called creep equilibrium. It's where your the creep line, where they stop and where they start fighting each other. If you upset the creep equilibrium, you're going to push. We don't want it to push. We're the offlaner. We want it to be as close to our tower as they can get. That way, we are the closest to our tower, and if anything goes wrong, we just run back. So I pick up Battery Assault and Power Cogs because I wanted to go in on this guy, but Ricky decides to go in, so I was like, fuck it, we'll just turn on Ricky. He has no items. So, as you can tell, Battery Assault's amazing. We just capture him the Power Cogs, and we just punch him to death. And we get First Blood. Not even 2 minutes into this game, we have First Blood. And then I just pop off a celebratory flare. I'm pretty sure this game only lasts like maybe 12 minutes. This is how much we just kick ass. So item builds that I would like to go on Clockwerk. So I usually pick up a bottle. Usually bottles are for like mid heroes, but I really like bottle because of the mana intensive item or spells he has. Because if you notice, 75 plus 50 plus 50 plus, I'm pretty sure it's like 150 to do all your skills and do a giant burst. And this guy's an idiot because he stood by the tower for like way too long. He literally just stood there at the tower, like right there. I don't know. So yeah, I usually go for a bottle. I don't usually get a bracer unless like I really need health. I don't go for a bracer. It says phase boots as a core item, but I usually get treads. I like being tanky. I love a tanky Clockwerk who just engages into a fight and fucks people days over. And I love doing this with an Ags. An Aghanim Scepter on him increases his ultimate, like the majority of what Ags does, while giving like a shit ton of health. The Ags upgrade, if I can show you, yes. Hook shot will take, I think, 5 seconds? 12 seconds for cooldown. The range goes to, what, 3,000 from what? No, nothing. Never mind. Yeah, but it's 300 damage just for a single, like, hook. It's great. You can be hooking all day. I called Ricky. I thought he was going mid, but he's just checking the rune at a really weird time. I don't think we have any wards on this map either. Nope, I don't see any. So yeah, as you can tell, not a bad game, not a hard game. Pretty sure, yep. Sniper just sat mid. He's got 1,000 gold. Oh, he's AFK. I thought it said he was in 2 seconds ago. So he picks up a stout shield for some reason. I don't know. Tinker bought a Void Stone. And I'm pretty sure this is the only item he will ever get the entire game. A Void Stone. Yes, regen is nice, especially on a Tinker when you have very mana intensive spells, but your only item is mana regen. You're doing something wrong. You seriously are. So I go over pick up boot and a TP scroll because I wanted to go back and buy a courier soon. But then I saw this guy, and he runs, instead of running back towards his tower where he was safest, he runs to the forest and we just burst him and we take him out. And I'm pretty sure we don't get this kill. I didn't want to chase down the turret. So now I was debating on what to get because I have 770 gold after just spending like 300 of it. This guy is taking way too many tower shots. I don't. Oh yeah. So here's a little trick if you guys didn't know. If you're taking hits by a tower, all you have to do is press A and click on one of your own minions. This will make the tower think that you are an ally and you're trying to kill the enemy minions, and will stop attacking you. That's all you have to do. Anyway, I pick up a bottle because bottles are amazing. It's got a shit ton of regen. I'm pretty sure I picked up my bottle. Yeah, I was about to walk away without it. I don't sell my GG branch or Iron branch, as they're called. Not yet, because I want to build a magic wand, and I don't want to just sell it. Pretty sure it's 3 branches, a stick, and a recipe for that. Yeah, there's the magic stick. So the reason why I love bottle on him is because, as I said, the mana intensive spells you have, and then all you have to do is just walk over like this. Nope, I don't get this. I remember this. I was really sad. If I had phase boots, I would have ran up. But I don't. Whoa, Sniper's actually moving. I didn't know he did that. Wait, what happened with all of his gold?
Dire's middle tower is under
Oh, wait,
attack.
yeah, he's abandoned. That's right. Headshot, right? Okay, that's not bad. I don't like this skill build. Open wounds, I would prefer rage, because rage makes you mana spell immune. So any spells you do will not affect. And I don't know why Gyro and Lifestealer went mid out of all the rules, but anyway. Looks like there's... Yeah, I'm pretty sure we go on this. Okay, so tip. I just wasted all my mana on a hook shot. don't do that. That's why I picked up a bottle, because I knew of his mana-intensive skills. I threw a hook shot, which took 150 mana, and that made me completely out of mana, if you guys didn't know. And yeah, kind of a bad move at first. It was almost a bad move, but I was able to bottle up because the guy didn't turn around to take off the charge, which was nice, you know. I was incredibly late with those power cogs, incredibly late. So let's see what else we got. Gyrocopter, Ring of Aquila, and Boots. Not a good item progression. I don't think he's bought anything. He's got 900 gold saved up. These guys are having like literally free farming. I like this build. Yeah, this skill build at least is pretty good. Items, he still has nothing. I don't think Tinker's about anything. I don't think he buys anything besides this. So Ricky rage quits after getting 3 deaths. Sniper, yeah, he abandoned from the get-go. This skill build really confuses me because Inner Vitality gives you HP regen, and this gives you a bonus attack speed and resistance. But you aren't really. Oh, we just killed Lifestealer. Oh, we should want to rewind that for you guys. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah. So usually you start getting levels in your Burning Spear, and I don't like his items either. Like, that's all he has. I'm not even walking.
Dire's structures are fortified.
What? I'm gliding. Okay. Ogre Magi has Arcane Boots, and that's it. That's really, really bad. Oh yeah, this was my amazing save. So he's rage spell immune. Oh, wait, it's not magic immune. Excuse me. Right? Yes. Immune to magic spells and gaining attack speed. Yeah, he didn't. Apparently, this goes through it, which is great. I didn't know that. Or this, it went through his rage and was letting him not attack Tinker, which made him survive by a couple hundred HP, or maybe less than that. God dang it. Yeah, 60 health. That's how much he has. So I decided to just crit pull. Which usually, this is what a support would do. They would pull a wave of creeps into the jungle to get like their own levels. But I did this so we could get more damage onto the tower, because the next wave would come up. But I apparently mistimed this because that's the next wave, and I was just not even reaching our own tower. So there won't be any time left. I think, yeah, this Lifestealer's only got, I wouldn't say the greatest of items. Like, he should have a phase boot by now, but he only has 4 CS. Let's look at this. I'm not doing too bad on CS. I only have 15, which is debatable on whether or not it's good. But I have 1 kill and 3 assists with 0 death, so I'm not too mad. He skills up his ulti and gets up Gloves of Haste. So he bought a tower. That's good. Let's see. Let's look at the gold. We've got 2,000 ahead of him, and what, 4,000 XP? That's pretty decent. And Lifestealer just rage quits. He just rages out. I pick up my magic wand. Yeah, this is pretty much just cake for us.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
So apparently our Tinker has 1,800 gold on him, while our Gyro has 15.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Like, seriously, why? You could buy treads, you could buy phase boots, and then you could buy a magic wand, and you'd be fine. It aggravates me sometimes. Troll has 1,500 with the exact same items from 5 minutes ago. Tinker's had 1,800, and he's had that since the beginning of after the first blood, and they all just start DCing. They're all like, nope, fuck this, I'm out. Like, we have 0 item progression. Like, I've bought treads in a bottle, and I'm beating this Tinker who's supposed to be, for those who don't know why I'm raging at this Tinker, he's supposed to be a mid laner, and he's supposed to be a very mobile champion who gets like Boots of Travel, because of his ultimate is rearm, so you can resets all the cooldowns of your items and your spells, so you could travel just about anywhere on the map, TP there with boot to travel, use March of the Machines, and then all your skills, and then just TP out. I really wanted this, and I'm pretty sure I don't get it. I was so angry at that. That fucking minion. Ugh. So yeah, that's pretty much just GG. Like, nobody's here to defend. I got a top tower. This is really easy from now on. Huskar is like refusing to regen. He refuses to get Burning Spirit. Okay, I think this item progression, I think he's trying to build towards an armlet, and this is to counteract the armlet, but you have no damage. Like, there is no damage on this Huskar.
Dire's middle tower is under
There's
attack.
nothing, no support item on your ogre, excuse me, and his skills is really weird. Pretty sure you would max out Fire Blast and then Bloodlust or Ignite. Probably Ignite first or second even. Like I've said, this Lifestealer didn't do too bad. Like, the Rage is pretty good, and then his level's an open wound. I would just say put the last one in there. I don't know. It's hard to say. But we're just GG pushing right now. It's just, that's all there is to it. I go by my point booster in anticipation for a Aghanim Scepter, but he just DCs, and I'm pretty sure that just automatically wins us the game. So we won with 4 kills. So yeah, there's not much to this. Besides, I will say you should never give up on your team. Like, no matter if your team gives you first blood, no matter how bad the lanes are, you can always come back. Like, this Tinker's probably very happy that I helped him get a kill. Although I want to say he lagged when he died that first time. But yeah, not much to it. Jeez, there's so much gold. Why doesn't he spend it? Oh my god. These guys, look. Okay, well, that's the game, I guess. That was something. As I've said, it wasn't too hard to beat this team. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I'm so MLG, you know, I'm the greatest ever. They just made too many mistakes. Like, this Ricky came too close to us early on. Like, you should never, ever, ever try and kill a Clockwerk unless you have some sort of stun. Or, yeah, you stun him before his battery assault goes off, because otherwise you're not doing shit for the next 10 seconds, which is pretty decent, unless you're in a creep wave, because it's like randomly generated, like where the bolts go. It could either hit a creep or it could hit a hero, but I got pretty lucky. Yeah, this sniper never came into the game, so it was a 4v5 to begin with, which is never a good time. This Huskar had a really weird item build, or not item build, skill build, that I disagree wholeheartedly on. Because Burning Spears is pretty much your main source of damage, and Vitality, because without the Burning Spears, your passive skill has nothing to do with you. Like, sure, you can attack fast, but you're not doing any damage. You're not burning anything. That's the whole point of a Huskar. You jump on top of them with like an ethereal blade, and that does a shit ton of damage already, and then you just start chucking your spears at them, which, by the way, is a legitimate item on him, seriously. This Ogre Magi was not a good support. He got 1 item. Probably better than the Sniper, but Arcane Boots is nice to boot about, because it's a good item on him. Don't get me wrong. Arcane's is a very good item on Ogre. But you didn't get any wards, you probably didn't even get a courier. Nope, they did. Okay. You didn't upgrade the courier 12 minutes in. You didn't do anything to help your team, which is what a support is supposed to do. Most people, you would, a support is to not help the carrier, but the entire team. Lifestealer is probably the most casual of them all, although his last hits were god-awful. Like, Lifestealer is supposed to be a carry. He can be played on the off lane, but you need a lot of farm on him. You need a Basher up, a Sanjanyasha, something like that. Maybe I like an armlet on him first, but he didn't even get face boots. I will say that my team didn't play, the greatest is Tinker like sat in front of a fucking turret and let it just hit him to death. Which, funny as it may be, is kind of a waste. And he only has a Void Stone, which I know Tinker has a lot of mana issues. When you're trying to do mobile things and like teleport to one lane and push it out, you're gonna run out of a shit ton of mana very fast. But it's your only item. You have no boots. You have no any other item for any other region. You don't have anything. It's just like complete waste. Our Viper has 2,000 gold on him and hasn't spent a dime, and he still has all the items that he started with the exception of power treads, and I'm pretty sure he's missing a healing salve. That's it. I don't know why Gyrocopter picked up a point booster, because an Ags on a gyro is not a good idea. Like, in theory, it sounds really cool, because his ultimate then turns into like a global thing where you can do a call down anywhere on the map, which is like a giant explosion, but not good in practice. Like real life, it's not as stellar as you may think. I will say that I could have got a few more last hits, although I have third highest in the game. But I do have the most goal per minute, highest XP per minute, highest denies. I don't know. It's weird. Huskar got a few kills. Not bad. But I'm pretty sure that was on Tinker and Tinker. Oh, both of them were on Tinker. Okay, that would explain it. This Troll Warlord didn't do too bad. I would have assumed him to get a Stout Shield to make this into a Poor Man Shield. But I don't know what he was doing. Yeah, that's GG. Really easy game. Not to be like bragging about it, but I don't know. When the other team just DCs 12 minutes into a game without even trying, sniper, you can't exactly call that a hard game. I hope this was helpful in one way or another, because like to play Clockwerk, I wouldn't say correctly, but decently well, to get first blood, and probably Tinker stole the other kill. Okay, what an asshole. Huh. Wait. There's only 2 kills on our side with 3 assists, and there's 4 deaths on that side. I guess someone died to a tower or neutral creep or something. Anyway, I just realized that after playing the game. But I hope this helped you in some way or another. I hope this tells you that other players are probably not the best idea. And if you are going to go on a team that looks like it's going to be bad, don't just DC. You can make it out if you're like that Huskar. He was the highest level on their team with 2 kills and some funky items, but whatever. You shouldn't just like ditch your entire team unless you have like computer issues in which you like the game crashes on you and you can't come back in. I understand. But you have to tell your team that so they don't think you're an asshole. But I hope this was helpful in some way or another. If you liked the content, like the video, obviously. If you liked any other thing I made, subscribe. That'd be nice. Join the family, you know. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. I'll see you guys later.